95.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages across the globe, we are here in beautiful, sunny, lovely California, but it is an overcast day, so that is wrong. I'm here with Spenser. How you doing?
I'm feeling so good.
How good do you feel?
I've never felt better.
Really? In the history of your life? Because we're coming out of this year, coming out of Super Bowl weekend, you're feeling elevated. You're feeling high off the ground.
I've never felt better after a Super Bowl bet, and I've made many a large. 9-3.
You're 9-3 now.
Yeah, 9-3.
Oh my God. Were you sweating? Did you think you made the greatest betting mistake in the history of your Super Bowl bets? Or did you believe?
I believed.
You
have the text messages to prove it.
I do.
Andrew and I kept texting back and forth saying we never stopped believing.
Not fucking one time did I think that we were not going to come back and win that game.
And even had we lost, all it felt like was it was just the wrong day. I've never seen the Patriots look so sloppy early on.
Miserable messes of football players.
Oh.
They looked like me at the Super Bowl party. Sucking messes of human beings.
And you know what, though? We'll get to the game in a second, the details, but there was never a sweeter win. We had a very large amount on the Patriots' money line.
Oh, my God.
And to make matters better, they went down early, just looked sloppy, awful, down 21-0, and all our haters started chirping.
And there were a lot of you out there. A lot of phone calls, a lot of texting, everybody going cha-ching, 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 money from your bank account that you'll never see again, Mr. Andrew. How do you feel about your bets now? And I kept saying, do you not believe in miracles? Fuck the miracle on ice. I'm talking about the miracle in Houston.
I had people coming into my face. I was at a party with mostly Falcons fans who aren't Falcons fans. They just hated the Patriots.
Hated them.
And they're in my ear every time the Falcons score, calling me an idiot. And I just kept telling them I believe, even though.
If you like betted on the Patriots or were going for them, the majority of any places that you were going to, unless it was like a Patriots bar, you were outnumbered by the Falcons. Because everybody just wanted the Falcons to win. You didn't want to see Tom Brady get a five.
Falcons won the popular vote.
They won the popular vote by a huge margin.
At least 3 million people. But the thing you forgot to mention, the most important. When we recorded that podcast.
Oh, shit. That's last week's?
Yes. I said 34-27. Because I didn't want to jinx our 1-6 bet. You, my friend, said Patriots 34-28. It's on the 15-minute and 27 mark of the last episode. Nostradamus over here picked the winner and the score.
Yes. That is fucking amazing.
So if you doubt our picks on that level, well, guess what?
Guys, we are fucking champions. We're fucking winners. You are foolish if you will not listen to us next year and fucking tag along with
I wish you know what? Next year we'll get on the Snapchat so you guys can see us. I wish I had it recorded of our phone call after the win. It was just screaming. Things were broken.
Things were breaking.
I
think I threw up after that call.
Because it was enough to feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And to come back like that.
Storm back.
It doesn't get much better than that.
It was the perfect cherry on top to this Sunday that we've been fucking making all year.
Oh, the absolute perfect.
God damn it. Power of positivity, the power of miracles, because what I witnessed was a goddamn miracle.
It was.
So I had a friend. I went to go visit my friend for his 30th birthday in Houston. Got some dental work and as well, and the Super Bowl happened to be there, so it was a trifecta. It was a perfect storm. So anyways, on Saturday, and our good friend Josh Laurie was like, Andrew, we got to bet the Falcons. I'm betting everything on the Falcons. And I said, no, we're fucking not betting the Falcons at all. This is why you're betting the Patriots. You're wrong on a lot of these fucking football bets we always do. And I'm telling you that I am taking this one over, and you're going to listen to me because if you've been listening to the podcast, kind of been doing really well with this picking game. It's going well.
It's been good.
So he throws a bunch of money at the Patriots as well. And we get to that game, and the whole game, and I love, Josh is one of the greatest, most kindest, loving human beings you'll ever meet.
Beautiful human being. Beautiful man.
Beautiful man. But when he gets some alcohol in him and revved up, he gets revved up. He goes to 500 miles per hour. He's drunk as fuck. He's looking at me the entire game. He's cursing me. He's calling me an idiot. He's saying, look at the Falcons. They're up 28 fucking whatever. They're 25 points. How dare you let me do this? I don't want that bet to count. I'm like, fuck you. The bet's goddamn counting. You can't just take away the money in the fourth quarter. You bet this. And what I need you to fucking do right now, Josh Lloyd, because there is nothing that you can do. Bitching is not helping the situation.
No. Bringing it down. Negativity.
Making this worse. I was like, our backs are literally against the fucking wall. We couldn't be more fucking down if we fucking tried. So here's what's going to do. Power of positivity. Power of miracles. You're going to turn that fucking frown upside down, and we're going to go back in that goddamn room and root so fucking loud for the Patriots. They did a little dance. We pointed to the sky, pointed to our cat goddess up above. We said, please help us with this miracle. And slowly, oh, so slowly and beautiful, the Patriots start chipping away. His frown turns upside down into a beautiful smile as we're clawing. And then we're down 16. And we're like, oh, my God, 2 touchdowns.
That was the moment I left that party. And I didn't leave because I couldn't stand people yelling in my ear. I left because I knew we've learned this through time. You have to change the energy in the room. You have to get out of there. I didn't like what I was seeing. And all these people hating on me. I just looked at them and said, your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. And you will feel the pain. And I'm driving back to my house, and I hear on the radio the Hightower fumble.
Hightower.
Huge. And the rest of that game, Tom just it was nothing dazzling. He just led them and chipped away to their unavoidable doom.
Unavoidable doom. I also have to add for the part of changing things up, I was wearing a Des Bryant jersey, and I threw that shit off.
Smart.
So fast.
Smart.
And shit changed as well. You got to have these little things. There has to be the things when you're watching the game that you can do that can turn the tide of the game, and it's happened. I've seen it happen so many times.
Many times.
So many times.
It's all interconnected.
So, yeah, needless to say, things turned out well. We ended up winning. Won a bunch of prop bets. Josh won his money and some prop bets. So you're welcome, Josh. Happy birthday on that one. But, yeah, fantastic. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I was in Houston for 6 days. I needed to get airlifted out of there so fucking fast and back to L.A. because they are crazy. There's nothing but alcohol and fucking weed smoking for days in that city with the Super Bowl. I'm like, I don't think I am going.
Drinking and whoring. That's Houston.
Oh, my God. I had to get out of there. I was so happy to be back in L.A. because there's just too much partying down there for me, Andrew. I literally was like, I got to get out of here before I never come back. So I'm here. We're back. It's Wednesday. Got in a flight this morning. 8:30 flight.
Oh, you're right back in.
And we're right back in. We're grooving. We're talking.
It started about as awful as one could imagine. 0 for 9, Edelman to Brady connection. What were you thinking, and what did Josh say when Robert Alford took Tom Brady's lunch money 83 yards to the house?
Oh, my God.
That's when I officially worried. That's when I was like, oh, my God. The Atlanta buzzsaw is real.
It's real. It was just, we were watching that, you watching that first half, and it was like, where in the fuck did this Atlanta defense come from? Because they were so fast. It was like watching your goddamn defense in Madden. They were literally everywhere. They were covering everything they needed to be covered. They were absolutely smashing the run. Tom Brady looked old.
He did.
He looked old.
And the Atlanta D-line all of a sudden had a great pass rush up the middle, which is how you beat Brady, and the one reason I didn't think they would. And all of a sudden, Grady Jarrett is smacking Brady.
3 sacks for that guy?
And he was getting hit all game. He was taking shots.
Boom, pancake shots on his goddamn back.
Yep.
But he wasn't bitching about him this time, really. I didn't see the whiny, bitchy Brady. It was like a Brady. When it cut to him on the sideline, and he just has his hands in his head, and he's looking down, you're like, oh, my God, this is a horrible, horrible sight. Because you're like, it looks like Brady has given up.
Yeah.
At that point.
But he hadn't.
He didn't.
We said before the game it'd be like Rocky. We said Patriots be like Drago and they need to throw in the towel. We were wrong. He was Rocky, just taking shot after shot after shot, bloodied. Think he's got no chance.
Dude, he was Rocky.
And he's just getting stronger.
Oh, my God.
Just getting stronger and stronger.
And angrier. Yeah, so I was extremely worried. Josh, as soon as that happened, turned to me and started yelling at me. I was like, God damn it, man. It's the fucking beginning of the goddamn game. Where the fuck's the positivity? Power of positivity, people.
It's the most powerful thing in the world.
It is. I swear to you.
And there were some bright spots early on. The Patriots were moving the ball well, effectively. The thing that scared the shit out of me is Atlanta's offense and during the entire game was so efficient. I was like, there's no way they're not going to score more points.
Yeah, I know. That's what was looking so bad. Is we knew Atlanta's offense was going to score a shitload, but we just thought that Patriots would score a shitload as well. And when then they go down by that much, you're like, oh my God, what the fuck are the Patriots going to do to stop any of this onslaught?
And it started early with all the shit we said would go wrong if Atlanta was going to win. You know, the LeGarrette Blount strip. Deion Jones came in and just ripped it.
He was a player we told people to watch about. He's a high-flying little linebacker.
We did. We mentioned that.
I said, watch out. Because you had the fumble, you had the pick six, so that they got points off of those 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
So it was like, God damn it, now their defense is goddamn scoring points on your guys. The one thing you couldn't let happen is happening along with the offense. Matt Ryan looked fucking sensational.
The first half is a better because we decided not to lay up. We were up very big on the year from where we started. And in that first half, it felt like we'd been blindsided. Face was in the turf. I was looking for my mouthpiece. No way I would have passed concussion protocol. I wasn't even really planning on drinking
I peed myself.
Yeah?
I pissed
Good.
myself.
Oh, I poured a stiff cocktail right after that pick six. At first, I was like, I'm not going to drink that much. I'll probably go home. And then I was like, all right.
All the money we worked so hard to make was just going to get shit out the window on something we were so confident about.
Yeah, and it wasn't even going to be in a dramatic fashion. It was just an ass raping.
Just an ass
like
raping.
I've never seen someone take it to the Patriots. You're looking at it and you're like, wow, I bet on the slower, older team.
What was I thinking?
And this is going to be extremely bad.
And we had we flip-flopped all week. We were Falcons for a long time, and Patriots and Falcons. We're like, what do we do with the head? Do we go with the heart? And in the end, the head prevailed with, what we thought the outcome would be. And we were pretty right about a lot of things. I mean, we knew it was going to be scoring. We knew it would go down to the end. We wanted to bet that it would be within a 6 points spread, right? Wasn't that one of the prop bets?
Yes. Our Fab Fives went 4-1, and a lot of prop bets that we loved, we said it on the last podcast. The overtime, Danny Amendola scoring a touchdown,
Booze,
the missed extra point, Roger Goodell getting booed, 2-point conversion. All of them hit, and for some reason, we didn't bet any of those.
Fuck.
I was busy Saturday. You were busy getting drunk as shit on Saturday.
I was a mess. I was not here.
So you know what? But it ended well.
What I'm a little bit more disappointed is, and I understand why, because at the point in the game we were watching, obviously I don't know if we thought about the comeback that much, or I wasn't even thinking about betting, probably because I was like, fuck, man, if this goes sour, we just lost so much money. But when they were down so huge and coming back, I just wish we jumped on that when they were down 20, 25.
Yeah, you were advocating betting the live bet.
Yes.
And you and I, we're in a group text, ladies and gentlemen, and we are getting crushed, Andrew and I.
Crushed.
Because we have the balls to go out here and make picks. So people are just crushing us.
Yeah, they like to live vicariously through us and then bash us when we're fucking wrong.
Yeah, a lot of those, I didn't bet, but if I did, I would have taken the Falcons. Okay, Captain Hindsight.
Yeah, thank you very much for telling us that. You fucking up 25 points, no shit.
Yeah, and I would have bet all the winners had I known that they would win.
Exactly.
What happened to your brother that made him so angry?
Yeah, guys, so my older brother was just, he's a listener, and so he likes to chime in weekly and make fun of us or, say things, but man, he was just on a fucking tear.
He was laying into us.
He was no holds bar, sitting there laughing at us, calling us stupid, saying, where's Brady at? He's so good, right? The Patriots are the best. Belichick's the best. What are you going to do to cheat yourself out of this one? Just the whole fucking game. Like, I don't need, I have to deal with a shit in my head without having to listen to other people. And I had to deal with Josh. So he was just laying up. But that's just Dan. He's just Daniel.
Well, guess what? At halftime, it looked hopeless.
It did.
It's 21-3. Oh. But Lady Gaga came out, and she might have made the catch of the game. It was 2 feet in. I saw the review. Phenomenal catch.
Phenomenal jump.
The jump was fantastic. The catch was great.
That's so good.
Killed it. We had all that time, and I kept thinking to myself, it's 21-3 at that point, I believe.
It's not bad. That's not bad.
But then I realized Atlanta got the ball, and I'm like, they out-Belichicked Belichick.
Fuck. And then they scored out of the gates. Did they not? I'm pretty
sure. There were 2. They each got the ball, didn't do anything, and then Atlanta came down and scored. and made it 28-6. And at this point,
you think the comebacks, you're like, we're fucked.
yeah.
We're so fucked.
No, sorry. It was 28-3. And I'm like, we're done. Fuck.
Done.
Fucking done. We're ruined.
We're ruined.
We're idiots.
I was like, there goes Cuba and Costa Rica and Thailand.
I was like, wow.
Never going anywhere.
I'm not even that mad at this point, Atlanta. I'm impressed. I'm extremely upset, but I'm impressed.
Yeah, I wasn't sitting there being like Josh at all, being like, who the fuck, why did I do this bet? I was just sitting there being like, man, I just got to give props to this ass kicking, and I can't believe I was so wrong.
And then what transpired was the falconiest falconing anyone's ever falconed.
Man.
And I saw the Inside the NFL last night. When they're up 21-6, Mohamed Sanu, great shit talker I didn't realize, is sitting on the sideline talking. And he's like, we got this. And Taylor Gabriel, to his credit, was like, I don't know, man. They got Tom Brady. It's never over with Tom Brady. He knew.
You cannot let Tom Brady get a fucking life support.
So the Patriots get the ball, obviously. They drive down. They score. And then, of course, they dink an extra point. Just boom.
You're like, these guys can't get a fucking break.
Then they come out and go for the onside, which I liked.
Right.
Why not?
Why not? Missed it.
Totally didn't get it.
Everything is going so wrong.
Totally missed it. What do you know? Devonta Freeman misses a block and Hightower eats. That guy's a Super Bowl savage.
That guy's a monster.
Monster.
He's so big.
Can never forget the one-handed tackle on Marshawn Lynch in Super Bowl 49 before the Seahawks fucked it up and passed. And he had that play. To me, that was the biggest play. That was the game changer.
Right.
It was done. It was like, oh.
Dude, you get one arm, you stop the beast mode? Skittle machine with one arm?
And we got to, and at that point, I'm like, holy shit, this is a real game. And a lot of people are hating on Shanahan for that call. It was a good call. If you see on the replay, if Devonta Freeman makes that block or even chips him, Aldrick Robinson was running wide open on a post corner. It would have been 30-plus yards or a touchdown.
But we believed.
This is why we took the Patriots. And what I love is they're down 16, so a lot of things still need to go away. But you believe. You got Tom fucking Brady in your corner. Who else would you want?
And Belichick. That's exactly who I want. And that's exactly what I was saying, because I was like, if the Patriots are down in this game in the fourth quarter, they still have Tom and Bill. And that's who I'm taking my money on.
And Atlanta's defense starting to look a little gassed. They're a little tired.
Oh, they're like, we've been out here the whole fucking game.
93 plays. All the credit in the world to their defense. They played their asses off.
They did.
There's no hate there. You can't expect your D to run 93 plays and have much energy at the end.
And what do we say? We said that New England was going to own the time possession. We just
didn't think it would happen like that.
Yeah, we just did not think it would happen like that. The Falcons scored so much it kept their offense off the fucking field.
And then they got the touchdown to Amendola and that great little fake Brady fakes like it goes over his head and James White gets the 2.
Genius.
So I'm like, oh, we got a game now.
Down 8 fucking points.
And then on the ensuing drive, Matt Ryan makes what, had they won, it might have been the greatest throw and catch in Super Bowl history.
It's fucking awesome.
It was a better throw and catch than even Roethlisberger had to Santonio Holmes. I know it scored a touchdown on that, but that thing, Julio is, as much as I love Odell, Julio's the apex predator of receivers.
He's too big. He's 6'4"?
Yeah, caught every pass thrown his way. That throw along the sideline, toes in. Ryan made a hell of a throw.
Wasn't it third down as well?
Third down. It was just filthy. It was one of the filthiest catches and throws I've ever seen.
That should have been the icing. You should have just run it right there.
Yes.
Run it 3 times. Kill the clock. Kill the timeouts.
That is the point where if you want to give the Falcons shit, because I thought the Patriots just played well and came back, that's where you give them shit. You now have probably a 75 to 80% chance of making a field goal. Just run it 3 times. Maybe you bust one. Who knows? And run that clock off. And they weren't doing that. They were snapping it at 20 seconds earlier in that. That's where you don't call a pass play. As good as you've been, as aggressive as you want to be.
Eliminate the risk of the holding and the sacks.
Yeah, you're playing the clock at that point. It's not just a team.
You don't need to score that touchdown.
No.
Obviously, you score the touchdown. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
But there's risks.
Yeah.
There's some deadly risks with trying to pass a goddamn football late in the game when somebody has all of the momentum.
Yep.
Can you imagine how fired up that Pittsburgh? If you're sitting there and you're the Falcons, you're like, oh my fucking God, here he comes. Brady's coming. They're fucking marching it down. They're driving. Now the fucking New England's defense is sitting there fucking like, let's go get these fucks.
Oh, they started playing super aggressive.
So aggressive.
They were just selling out for the run. Maybe that's why they called the pass. But there's where you just say, screw it. We got two good running backs who hadn't run much in the second half. They were all doing well in the game.
They were averaging 5.5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
They were fucking they were doing everything they needed to do. They just didn't run the ball the 3 times. And that's something, that the Falcons will unfortunately have to deal with. If you're
a Falcons fan, you're not going to get over this one, really,
fuck
ever.
No, you had it.
The one thing I'll say is when you finally do win a Super Bowl, it'll be that much sweeter, but man, that's rough.
You'll need it to be like the reverse Seahawks, where you won one, and then you go to the second one, you had it, you blew it. You'll just need to win a second one now, make you feel better about that first one.
Yeah.
And it can happen, as we're saying, Super Bowls in Atlanta in 2 years. You guys could be the first franchise to ever make it to your own Super Bowl and win it there. And if you can do that, you exorcise the demons.
Yeah, their future's still bright.
It's right.
They're fine. I mean, usually when you lose one, you're not back there next year.
I know, the Panthers, Broncos.
But, so when they dropped back and Ryan got sacked, I was just thinking, holy shit. Because at that point in the game, I'm back at home. Every play matters because it's like if they get a big play. After the Julio catch, I was like, well, that was fun. That was nice.
They gave me They gave me something.
And then the sack and the hold.
The hold was just so deadly.
So that's when I was like, they're gonna win this. Yeah. It's not just holy shit. They're gonna win this.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I felt.
And what I forgot today, because at the time you don't even think twice about it. The Patriots get the ball in the 9. And there was zero doubt in my mind Brady would drive 91 yards.
Oh, dude, so zero doubt. He's waiting for this. This is what he's rocking it up for all game.
Yeah.
And then just the most, because he's not like zipping, he's not like Aaron Rodgers zipping a ball in there where it's just like a beautiful fucking straight line fucking dart. He's obvious, and I'm not trying to say that he was throwing it like a Peyton Manning duck, but they were these just like passes that were just happen to just drop in the right little pocket that these receivers and the right time that they're cutting too. Be like the perfect cutback, and then the ball's right there, and then they're getting hit by the cornerback. So it was like cornerbacks were all over, but it was just the fucking magic of time.
It was just Tom, and I'm so glad I wasn't on the other side of that. I feel so bad for that poor bastard that put $1 million on the Falcons to cover 3.
Oh my God.
And you're just sitting there watching, and you have $1 million, and you know he's driving down. And when he made that throw, that was when I was worried. When he made that throw to Edelman, Alford had that.
Oh, my God.
Would have gotten the pick, probably ends up being Super Bowl MVP. As great as Ryan played, which everyone out there saying Ryan choked is crazy.
You're fucking lunatics.
Highest passer rating in a loss ever was 13 of 16 for like 244, 2 touchdowns. Dude was on fire.
He was awesome.
Killing it.
He was awesome. Not going to blame him.
Yeah, he got sacked 5 times. One of them was a fumble on a total missed block.
Right.
And they get down there. Man, then they finally get the score. Who was it? It was White, right?
Mm-hmm.
White stole our Deion Lewis bet.
I know, what the fuck?
I was so convinced because Shane Vereen had 11 catches. And guess what? I was right, but wrong on the guy.
God.
White was 17-1 to lead the game in receptions, and he set the record, 14.
What if we had chosen him as the one player to get 3 touchdowns in the game? Do you know what those odds are?
They were probably very large. I can go back and look.
They were probably so fucking huge because no one saw that coming.
No.
Because even when LeGarrette Blount had the fumble, you're like, all right, here comes our boy. Deion's about to come in.
To me, that's the key now with betting the Patriots or Patriots in props and Super Bowls. Unless it's Gronk, go with whoever's not talked about all week because, we grew up in the same city. We said Amendola, who hadn't done much of anything all year.
No.
He had a touchdown and that huge 2-point conversion. I was so worried there when the flag came out. I was like, oh, God.
Oh, me too. I was like, you got to be kidding.
They're going to take it away from him.
Fuck.
They're going to take it away from him.
Not time. Not time, no matter what Roger was saying.
No.
They're like, fuck you, Roger. This is Tom Brady. He's goddamn American hero. He's Rocky.
And when they tied it up, you knew. Were you at all worried about the Falcons? There was 54 seconds left. Falcons already burned timeouts. I was like, ugh.
I wasn't because I honestly at this point, and the power of belief and the pep talk that I gave Josh in the third or fourth quarter when we were down fucking huge, it seemed to me like somebody was fucking listening and was turning the tide of this game.
Oh, they were.
Oh, they were. And I was like, I don't care how much time Matt Ryan has. This shit's going to overtime. Brady gets the goddamn ball, and a methodical march down the goddamn field, game fucking over.
When they got the ball in OT, it was over.
Fucking over.
You knew. They never even got to third down. That's when he was just pinpoint. It was so amazing.
But you also got to think at that point, especially in overtime, how tired Atlanta's D is running around.
Oh, they're exhausted. The only time I was scared in overtime was when they threw that floater to Martellus Bennett. If that was anyone but Vic Beasley, that's
an
pick.
Interception.
Oh, like,
agreed.
Oh, God.
That was a horrible, horrible pass.
I did not like that.
Did not like that at all.
Did not like that one bit.
So what are you doing?
I was so afraid. Like, oh, God.
It's horrible.
That's what was surprising. I mean, I understand if you're like a Jets or a Dolphins or a Bills fan and you hate Brady, but the amount of Patriots hate, it's like, I like football enough that I just appreciate that level of greatness. You're like, holy shit.
This is a level of greatness that is once in a lifetime fucking star.
Just sustained over 17 years because of him and Belichick. It's just unreal.
It's unbelievable.
Didn't matter.
Dude won 5 fucking Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I think, 15 or 11 AFC championship.
Oh, my God.
And they got $60 million in cap and a quarterback they're going to get a first-round pick for.
It's fucking insane. Not only that, but I've been reading about his training techniques now. And it says, he was saying at 25, he felt so beat up and bruised and swollen and all of his joints. He's like, how can I play for another couple years? But then he switched and he started doing all this kind of Eastern medicine and eating and eliminating all this stuff from his diet. So he doesn't have any of these inflammatories.
Yes.
Like inflammatories that are causing all this stuff. So he's eliminated all the wheat and all the dairy and all the things like that. And he basically doesn't work out with his the gym coaching staff for the Patriots. He does his own thing with his own guy, and it's all band training. So it's all about for him
stretching.
Yeah, it's all about flexibility and stretching, and not about the muscle buildup. He's like, I could throw a fucking ball. So throwing a football is not the issue here. It's just how sore and after your game, and that's why he's still able to do it.
Yeah,
and he can win more.
Yeah, they're not done. The window's still open for them.
And that's so scary.
And that's when Dan finally came around and said some nice things.
Yeah, fucking after he fucking, realized he was being a douche. Dan.
Josh. Oh, how excited was he?
Yeah, he's so pumped.
There's no one better to win with when you're winning than Josh.
Oh, so pumped.
He's great.
He says he hasn't thrown up in, since college, and I believe it. And he was puking that night.
Oh, yeah.
He was throwing up everywhere.
How amazing is this year for championship games? Clemson,
fucking awesome.
Cubs 3-1.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. And then you have the Cavs.
Cavs 3-1.
What the hell?
Patriots scoring 31.
What in the hell is going on out there?
Craziness.
I love it.
Also, speaking of changes up, Arthur Blank left the box. They kept showing him dancing up there and came down to the field, and that's when it all started going poorly.
Somebody better so you guys pass this information along. These are just things you cannot do. The momentum is good. You've got to keep doing what you're doing. When shit's bad, Kraft should have left the box and gone to the sideline. I know Jarrah would have when we were down that huge.
Yeah.
Jarrah would have been down there.
Jarrah would have been down there.
Instantaneously.
He's got to. He loves to be down there. He's got to feel it.
He's to feel it. But what's the energy like down there? I got to go.
I got to feel this.
Dude, it was so amazing. And it capped off such a great weekend, such a great vacation.
And what was otherwise a pretty bad playoffs was capped off with one of the best Super Bowls I've ever seen.
Ever. One of the greatest comeback of all time happened to be in a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Or is it not the greatest comeback of all time?
No, the greatest is 35, Bills Oilers.
Bills Oilers.
But it was the biggest playoff comeback on the road or a neutral site, and obviously the biggest in Super Bowl history.
Bam!
The only one close, but they didn't do it, was the 49ers against the Ravens. They were down 22.
Oh, shit. And they came back and barely fucking lost that fucking game.
How y'all doing?
Hi, guys.
And then seeing Roger Goodell have to hand it off was fantastic. And Willie McGinnis just dropping the F-bombs. Kiss this motherfucker. Kiss this motherfucker.
That was hilarious. He just showed me that right before we did it, and it was awesome.
And the parades,
they got fucking gronked out.
And we got to take this time to appreciate Michael Floyd drunk drove himself to a Super Bowl ring.
Winner.
Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh my God, such a winner. He will forever be a part of that, even though he didn't play.
He did not. He was a healthy scratch, which was sad.
Sad.
So sad. So sad.
Gronk was pounding. They had a bottle of Grey Goose up there. I saw different members chugging that shit.
Oh, yeah.
On the parade. They were getting fucking crunk.
Oh, man. Purdy during that game, because he was at the game, was just sending texts like, well, this is bad.
Bad.
I mean, the money that changed hands in that game, not only because of what the outcome, but the over and the Patriots storming back had to be in the probably near $1 billion.
Oh my God.
Considering about $4 to $5 billion is wagered on it.
Oh my God.
It's pretty large.
That's huge.
Because you hit overtime, you hit the 2-point conversions, the over, just everything.
Everything.
I need someone right now to make, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it.
What are you
Because
doing?
people won't hear this before I've done it.
What?
I'm going to make a fourth quarter highlight reel. You know how I used to do the music mashups to movies?
Uh-huh.
We're going to do a Falcons one.
Ooh.
It's going to be, take these broken wings.
Oh, no. Learn to fly again. Learn to be so free. That would be great.
Right?
Yes.
It's perfect.
Please do that.
Because that should be their theme song. I mean, the Falcons have to retire the red jersey. I'm saying that right now.
I want the old Dion jerseys back.
Yeah, I just pulled it up, and guess what? The Falcons were wearing red when they blew a 21-point lead to the 49ers in the FC Championship at home.
Oh, no. Why do you guys keep wearing the red? Go back to the sweet black, the Dion ones of the 90s.
Yeah. Even if you keep your current jerseys, wear the black ones. Retire the red. Get rid of it. Don't ever do it again.
Maybe take red out of your colors.
Yeah. It's clearly not working out for you.
It's bad luck. Or just wear red against really shitty teams and reserve the other jerseys for, like, huge games.
Yeah.
Like, in playoffs, white or black.
I've never felt worse for a team losing because, you know, the Falcons are a team you don't dislike.
I got no problems with the Falcons. It is just heartbreaking that they would lose the game in that fashion after being so rock solid. The entire three of the 4 quarters.
And speaking of rock solid, our record this year, because, you know, we're done. Till the free agency or draft will start coming back to you guys.
We'll start playing with that poo nanny.
Oh, yeah, we're coming back big next year.
Well, this was just our first year. Why don't you tell him what happened out here?
I'm pulling it up.
Well, yeah, guys. Well, we were talking to you every week and asking you to bet and listen to us and give us feedback. Spenser and I are over here making bets and doing pretty fucking well. Hit him.
In every single game, including the playoffs, against the spread, you went 158, 103, and 6. I went 156, 105, and 6. That is big.
It's unheard of.
That's very unheard of. Our picking deck, where we just post, you know, our favorite little pick, 22 and 7. It's over 70%.
That's a winner.
Fab Fives on the year, 57, 26, and 2. And our Moneyline Dogs on the year, 21 and 19.
Oh, man, we were winning Moneyline Dow.
Those are huge, huge wins.
Guys, this was our first year. We didn't really know what we were doing, but we felt we love football and we love betting, so let's do them both.
And we have a feel for the things people don't look for.
Yeah, we have a special little feel. There's certain things.
What goes down in Miami. And you know what? On this one, I'll say it. We got lucky, and I'll take it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I will take it.
I will run with that. I will run with it so far, so fast.
And we're going to come back, and we're going to do it again. Maybe not that record, but you don't hit those records by accident, picking every game. Well, you know, before we go, there are odds for next year's Super Bowl champion.
How about my Dallas Cowboys?
8 to 1.
All right.
49ers 200 to 1.
Yeah, it's never happening.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Rosters shit.
Horrible.
I like the Texans 40 to 1.
They just need that quarterback, but that's not a bad bet. You were saying the Raiders is not too horrible.
16 to 1.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
That's a good one.
It's a very good one. They're like the Cowboys, but with better odds and better defense.
The Cowboys, very real possibility to get there and win it. I just 8-1's not
It's
enough.
not doing it for me. Fuck that.
Especially in the NFC.
Too many good teams.
Too many good teams.
Not my shit. Not my problem. Well, I guess it is.
Yeah. Is there any other NFL news? I'm already hearing the 49ers are gonna at least inquire about Jimmy Garoppolo and Kirk Cousins.
Ooh, yeah, I heard about too. I heard about the Kurt and the Gems. What have I been hearing about my Dallas Cowboys? No, I don't know. Nothing from them.
They're quiet. All quiet on that front right
They're
now.
Quiet on the Cowboys front. I'm just really pumped for next year. I'm sad that this is it. I'm sad we got to go away. But we'll have the draft will be in April, right?
We have many things. Yeah, well, yeah.
Agency. We'll get to preseason. We'll be back.
Yeah, there's so many theories to start floating out. We'll have our ideas. Even come draft and free agency. We'll get on probably once a week or so. Tell you what's going on, moving and shaking. Not as much.
What we're looking for.
And then next year we're gonna roll out some extra special things. We'll have the pool back.
We'll have the pool.
Maybe some new sponsors.
Senoritas.
Oh, so many senoritas.
We'll get sponsored by Vegas, by the Cosmo.
It's about time, bastards.
Yes.
They don't want it because we're just picking winners over here.
Too good. I mean, why are you gonna fuck with us when we're so good?
Yeah, and we're gonna boast about it because you know what? It might not last, but right now it lasted for a whole season. We were champions.
We are the champions. And fuck you guys that didn't fucking bet with us or listen.
So many people doubted us.
And it was so easy. It's like we got you on this thing for this fucking game. You were all fucking listening and paying attention. But did any of you actually make any of the bets?
I did have some loyal listeners, Chris Lockwood out there, saying that we were a little late on the podcast last week, which we were.
Yeah, it's because
But he was very interested. You fucked up?
I think I was probably fucked up, right? Or when did we do it? Tuesday?
Yeah, or later.
Because I left on Thursday.
So you were watching the game at Steven's house, right?
Yeah.
Was anything broken?
People were pissing on themselves. Bunny was broken. He had the dollar bills game going on. It's fucking pandemonium over there.
Oh, yeah, the live betting dollar bills. Highly recommend that, ladies and gentlemen.
Fun.
Have you ever seen Deer Hunter? It's kind of like that type of betting minus the Russian roulette part. And you just live bet. You can do it with chips or dollar bills on anything you want.
Dollar bills, yeah.
The commercials.
Everything. No, yeah. We're like, I bet you there's not going to be a car commercial this time or a beer commercial. Just fun shit. It keeps the game constantly entertaining.
How about that Mr. Clean commercial?
I don't know if I was there paying attention to that.
He was shaking that ass and getting the housewife turned on by his cleaning.
That dirty ass Mr. Clean.
Oh, yeah.
He's back.
He's back.
And he's taking your wives. Hide your wives, hide your kids.
I don't think they showed the one I saw earlier, which was Marshawn Lynch went to a city called Houston in Scotland.
I've seen that.
It was amazing.
Yeah, and he's asking them about the Super Bowl as they knew, and he's hating on that Skittles.
Yeah.
So good.
I love Marshawn.
He's
I want him
fun.
back. He's amazing.
He needs to have a show. He
will.
Like Viceland or something. Just send him out talking to people doing ridiculous
all the
shit.
time.
So good.
He's so good.
He's got a career out there. He's got a post-football career.
Big time.
Biggie.
Big, huge career. I don't know if there's... Did Ryan answer your calls?
Which Ryan?
Matt.
Matty Ice?
Yeah.
No. I told you what happened when we were down there.
I thought maybe after the loss he wanted to reconcile.
No. I'm going to reach out to him. I don't think it's the right time yet to throw my issues and his issues. But
Yeah.
I'll give him a couple of weeks, and then we'll try to rekindle. He hurt my feelings, though.
Yeah.
I'm
already moving. We should move on. Joey Bros is coming to town.
You know what?
He's a great American hero.
Oh, my God. The Bros a defensive player of the year, right? Our rookie defensive player of the year. He's only going to get better.
How'd you feel about them taking it away from Zeke, giving it to Dak? I mean,
I think, obviously, with Dak, you have to honor the fact that he jumped into the quarterback role, and he had a little bit more to think about when it comes to doing all of the protections, analyzing the defense, getting, making sure the lights, the lines getting the right shit. Where Zeke, he's just more of, give me the fucking ball. I'm going to hesitate for 2 seconds and fucking just run my ass off. So I think, it's justified. I would love to see them have both gotten it. And I know I loved how he brought him up on stage and is like, this is both of our award. But I feel fine about the Dak thing. Also makes the Dak jersey you're going to give me better.
That's true.
Very much so.
It's huge.
It brought his value up.
I mean, personally, I don't really care about the awards because, it's like the Oscars, whatever.
I don't give a fuck.
I do say I know why they gave it to him, but Jason Garrett was not the coach of the year. That's the only one I was like,
yeah, but they did it because they look, he lost his starting quarterback. He lost both of his starting defensive ends. He lost his starting middle linebacker. He lost his starting cornerback all at the beginning of the season. So I think because of all of those losses and the 13-3 record, they're like,
or if you give it to him because of Dak. What I noticed from the award, though, that really annoyed the shit out of me was all the extra ones they added. What the hell is the Built Ford Tough Offensive Line of the Year award?
Cowboys got it, right?
Well, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The Castrol Edge Clutch Performer Award.
Who'd that go to?
Derek Carr. Not Matt Stafford.
Wait, what? What is this award?
The Castrol Edge Clutch Performer Award. It should be the Broken Dreams Award because that's what he won.
I guess the Raiders did have a fucking bunch of games that came down to the end, right?
He did, but he trailed Matt Stafford in comeback wins.
Well, Stafford got fucked.
Also, there's something called the Courtyard Greatness on the Road Award, which is given clearly to a Marriott guy, but for great away games, Le'Veon Bell. Okay. The Bridgestone Player Performance of the Year Award.
What?
Yeah. I don't even know anymore.
Those awards are stupid.
You know what? We're going to make our own awards very soon. Yeah.
Yeah. The city you don't want to fucking travel to and play in.
Yeah. That's the Montezuma's Motel 6 Revenge Game award goes to Miami.
Miami.
The Weed Maps I Got Caught Award of the Year. Randy Gregory. Fine job, Randy.
Dude, I just hope the NFL repeals this marijuana act and then Randy can get reinstated.
The Viagra Rock Hard Play of the Year.
Yes!
Shit like that.
That's amazing.
The Tampax.
The X-Lax Player of the Year.
The X-Lax Shit the Bed of the Year award.
Fumed diarrhea out of his asshole the entire season long.
Ooh, if we're talking about during the season or just particular plays, Rivers is always in contention with the pick sixes.
Oh, horrible.
I think we're done. Is there anything more?
No, I got to poop.
What a great season.
Best season ever. And now we're going to travel to different countries.
Oh, yeah. That's what, you know what? If we do a podcast before the draft or free agency, it will be from Cuba. We'll let you guys know. We're going to get some more Cuban fans on board. They love football, I think.
Senoritas. Coronitas, senoritas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, look for us in Cuba or Puerto Rico. We don't.
And look for us next year. We'll send out some emails. Get on it.
We'll get on it early.
Picking winners. Join us. We'll get a little bit more involved. Maybe give you some videos.
Man,
we just got to keep our pants on because usually they're not on.
They're always off.
Like just rock hard during this entire.
That's what the sponsors want. That's what the sponsors get.
Yeah.
Later.
Peace.